So, guys, I just recently watched the Oscars. Watched the Oscars. The Oscars last it was Sunday. Oscars were Sunday. So basically like 2 days ago, no more than 2 days ago. I watched the entire Oscars 2025 on Hulu. Big mistake, man. Hulu probably not gonna do that again. They probably Hulu, man. I swear they gonna get some complaints, bro. I swear Hulu, they just messed it all up. Like the whole like presentation, they completely bombed it. But enough of that. Pretty much what we're gonna be talking about what happened, what went down at the we're gonna this whole video is gonna be about this year's Oscars ceremony. And then we talking about we won't be talking about the Golden Globes, the Emmys, the BAFTAs, the Critics' Choice Awards, the People's Choice Awards. We're gonna be talking about the Oscars and what happened. What movies did y'all want to get like that got nominated, and what movies did y'all like want to win like that didn't win but that you wanted them to win? So we're gonna be talking about that, man. And enough said, man. If you like this video, man, shoot, you're already watching, man. Go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Nah, I'm just joking. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I will say that. Only if you want to. I will definitely tell you. Only if you want to. But yeah, man. Yeah, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Um, this year, I think this year's ceremony was definitely better than last year's performance, not last year's performance, but last year's ceremony because I didn't like, unlike last year, like, I didn't get the chance to watch it live. So I was like basically watching on my phone. I was like, hey, the Oscars. Because obviously, you guys know I'm a big movie goer. I'm a big movie guy. I love to do movies. I predict movies sometimes, but when I first time watching, I'd be like, hey, this character's gonna say that. And he actually says that. It's crazy. I might be a clairvoyant guy, but um, yeah, man. We're gonna be looking at the highlights from the Oscars in this video. We're gonna be ranking the fashion from the Oscars in this video, and we're also gonna be seeing like the winners and whatnot. And what you guys think of the winners? Gonna be like kind of like breaking down the whole like who won and who took on Best Picture. All of that jazz. But yo, let's do it, man. Let's see who won the Oscars. Okay, here we go. All right, so Oscars 2025 winners, man. Honestly, a lot of people, man, they were saying, some people were upset about a couple things, but yeah, we're gonna see, man. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So the best picture went to Anora. I must say, bro, I will say this. Anora was such a good film, bro. I swear it was. It was such a good movie. Um, it's Alex Coco, Samantha Kwan, Sean Baker. They did a great job on Anora. If you haven't seen Anora, it's about a woman who she works in the I don't know if they said she was like a sex worker. She was a sex worker and she, does that in the hopefully she's a mex work like yeah, so she works in that industry and she falls in love with this Russian guy, that guy right there on the stage right there. Yeah, she falls in love with him and basically like they they get married really fast. Like you could tell like the movie is like so fast paced, like it's moving really fast, but it's a great movie, bro. Um and the nominees for Best Picture, let's see. So we had Wicked, Mark Platt, producer. Dude, haven't seen Wicked yet, but I'm sure it's like a lot of people where it's like, oh yeah, Wicked's gonna win Best Picture. The Substance. Now, a lot of people were mad that The Substance didn't win Best Picture. And I'm gonna tell you, like, basically, I haven't seen The Substance, but I know people said it was really good. And Demi Moore, she did a great job. Margaret Qualley, I think, but they said Demi Moore, she did a great job with that film, and like she stole the show. But they said it was a great movie. Nickel Boys, I haven't seen yet. You got to check that movie out. I'm Still Here, haven't seen it. I'm sure it's an amazing film. Amelia Perez. Now, I will say one thing, bro. A lot This movie got so much controversy when it first got nominated for like as soon as the award season started, like basically this movie was like in the midst of controversy. Every time I saw in the news, I was like Amelia Perez, Amelia Perez. Like and honestly, I don't think, and I feel like the main source of controversy that it got, I know it said something about, trans people, it kind of rubbed the whole like LGBTQ community like the wrong way. And, people in Mexico, Hispanic people in general, it kind of rubbed the wrong way. But yeah, Amelia Perez got a lot of awards last weekend. They got a lot of awards. So I feel like Amelia Perez, if it had won Best Picture, a lot of people would be so upset if it won Best Picture. But yeah, man. But yeah, then next we got Dune Part Two. I haven't seen Dune Part Two yet, but I'm thinking about rewatching the first and second one and the original one from 1984. Definitely got to check out Dune Part Two. Um, Conclave. I haven't seen Conclave, but I heard it was really good. Conclave. The Conclave actually, I think Conclave picked up I think a couple Oscars. I can't remember how many exactly, but I do know that it picked up a bunch of Oscars. Um, a complete unknown, bro. Shoot, Timothy Chalamet, bro. He has nothing to be ashamed about, bro. He had two movies. He was in two movies in the same year. They came out in the same year. And they both got Oscar. I think they both got Oscar nominations. The Complete Unknown. They both got Oscar nominations, so he has nothing to be ashamed about. I heard he did an amazing job in that movie. So, hey, bro, it is, man. And we got The Brutalist. The Brutalist. This took home a lot of awards. The Brutalist. It's got my boy Adrian Brody. He's a great actor. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. And I heard this movie is like hella long, bro. Like I swear, if you look at, let me see. Actually, let me look it up because I know it's like I think I forgot how long it is exactly. The Brutalist. Let's see, The Brutalist. Yeah, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Man, heck, nah, bro. I mean, I would definitely watch it. Like this is how I would do it. I would start at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. I would watch the movie. And then by the time I finish, it'll probably be like 9 o'clock or something. But yeah, bro, that's the best thing when you're doing like long movies like that. That's almost 4 hours, bro. It's crazy. Okay, next up we got a actor in a leading role. Okay, so we got Adrian Brody in The Brutalist. He was the winner, of course. Adrian Brody, great actor. Um, and honestly, this wasn't his first win. This is not his first. Like all of everybody in the categories, like everybody in the nominees, everybody has not. Most of everybody, all four of these guys, they haven't won an Oscar yet. But Adrian Brody did. He's a two-time Oscar winner. His first Oscar win was, I think it was like back in 2003, I think. And he won it for this movie called The Pianist. He won it that was his first Oscar win. He won it for like the best actor in a leading role. He won it for a movie called The Pianist. And yeah, Adrian Brody, he's a two-time winner. He won it for The Brutalist. So yeah, but nothing. I'm not giving any doubts that the rest of these guys, because I know they did good in their respective movies. Like, of course, Timothy Chalamet in A Complete Unknown, and then Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing. Coleman Domingo, he actually got nominated last year for Best Leading Actor. So he got two nominations, so he has nothing to be ashamed of. Ray Fiennes in Conclave. Hopefully, Ray Fiennes will win, an Oscar one day. I hope he does. Because I know he's been in so many good films. Like he was in Schindler's List. Um, he was in actually, he was in Schindler's List. He was in Um, I'm trying to remember. He was also in, Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort, Harry Potter. And he was also in this indie movie, I think I remember. He was in this cool movie that I really thought I had a great time watching. He was in this movie called The Menu. That's a great film. If y'all haven't seen that, that's a good movie. But yeah, he was in The Menu. And then Sebastian Stan, bro. Honestly, I don't know if this is Sebastian Stan's first nomination, his first Oscar nomination, but he played a younger version of Donald Trump in The Apprentice. And I hope I get to watch this movie though, because because Donald Trump on The Apprentice, like he had his own show. If you guys don't remember, Donald Trump had his own like kind of like his own like reality show. Basically, it was called The Apprentice. And basically he would like have people like, he would have different people come up to him like they wanted a job, they wanted to work for him. And then sometimes he would say his iconic line, "You're fired." And he basically just fired them and kick them out. But Donald Trump had a show back in the I think back in the day, bro. Yeah. But yeah, Adrian Brody, Brutalist, actor, leading role. Okay, so we got actor in the best actor in a supporting role. I feel like this is a underrated category, bro. Cause like, a lot of times people they look at like in movies, they look at the leading actor, the main character, the actor that's in the leading role. But then sometimes they be sleeping on the actor that's in the supporting role who actually does a better performance than the guy leading the movie. Like sometimes it's like the I feel like the best supporting actor sometimes that super underrated, bro. But yeah, we got Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice. I just talked about that. Jeremy Strong, the Apprentice. Guy Pearce in The Brutalist. Guy Pearce is a great actor too, bro. If you haven't seen, he was actually in one of Christopher Nolan's first films that actually really blew up. He was in a movie called Memento. That's a great movie. You gotta watch it, bro. But yeah, Guy Pearce is a great actor. Edward Norton, bro. Yeah, Edward Norton. Yeah. Yeah, Edward Norton, bro. He's a great actor, dude. Edward Norton. I believe Edward Norton, he's won an Oscar before, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, Edward Norton's won an Oscar. Yeah, he won an Oscar. Let me see, actually. See, that's why I like to do my research. Edward, I'm actually about to ask Siri. Hey, Siri. hold- Hey, Siri. Has Edward Norton won an Oscar? Hold on, guys. Hey, man, is it ready? Is it ready? I was gonna wash the other clothes. Are you the sheet? Not the sheets, the towels. Oh yeah, it's gonna do the towels next. Should I wait? Okay, okay, I gotcha. Okay, so apparently Edward Norton, he's been nominated for 3 Academy Awards: Best Supporting Actor for Primal Fear and Birdman, and Best Actor for American History X. He also has 2 Golden Globe nominations for Best Supporting Actor for Primal Fear and Birdman, winning for the former. Okay, so he's only has a Golden Globe win under his belt. Interesting. A Golden Globe. Okay. All right, Edward. Yeah, Edward Norton, man. And then which one with the and actually the coolest nomination, Boris Sov and Honora. He did a good job, bro. I saw a lot about this guy. He a cool guy, even though he's like he English is not his first language. He's Russian, But bro, he had a great job, man, in that movie, Anora. And Anora took home a lot of awards, bro. That was such a good film. And then the actual winner of the award, Kieran Culkin, which I actually smiled when he won. Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, he won the best supporting actor in that movie. So Kieran, bro, he's on his way, man. He's a great actor, bro, dude. And I saw it coming for him a long time. Yeah, but he definitely deserved this award. Kieran Culkin, him winning a Golden Globe and an Emmy and then now winning an Oscar. So he's won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and a freaking Emmy. So he's on his way, bro. He is on his way in more roles. Okay, and then next we got the best actress in a leading role. So we got Cynthia Erivo in Wicked, and I'm sure Cynthia Erivo, I saw her in Wicked. Great singer, by the way, Cynthia Erivo. She's got an amazing voice. Um, she did a good job in Wicked. Wicked got some awards. I think it was like best costume design, but Wicked, I feel like Wicked was like the biggest film that come out at like it was like a blockbuster, like kind of like a summer blockbuster, but it came out in the fall, so it's like a fall blockbuster. It came out during the time that came, I think it came out the same time as Gladiator 2. So they were kind of like right there. It's kind of like a Barbie Oppenheimer situation last year, but or 2 years ago. Um, and then we got Carla Sofia Gascon and Amelia Perez. And honestly, I feel like people would have been so upset if she won that Best Actress leading role for Amelia Perez. Because I know, like I said, the controversy with Amelia Perez, the film as a whole, I haven't seen it yet, so I haven't given my full like opinion about it. So I gotta watch it. But Mikey Madison, she won Best Actress in a leading role for Nora. And I was so happy when she won, even though like did you got Demi Moore, she won in the she was in the substance. That didn't win, but she did win a Golden Globe though, so I am proud of her for that. And then we got Fernanda Torres in I'm Still Here. And she didn't win, but I'm sure her performance was really good because if it wasn't, she wouldn't have never got the nomination. So duh, her performance was good to get a nomination. So, but yeah, Mikey Madison and Honora, great film. But I honestly think that people most likely wanted Demi Moore to win the Best Actress in a leading role for The Substance. But honestly, it could have gone either way. So I'm proud of everybody in the sense of things. And then now we got the actress in a best supporting role. So we got Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown. Guy got nominated. Then we got Ariana Grande with her first ever Oscar nomination, which is insane. Because you used to hear Ariana Grande. She started off acting is before she became one of the biggest musical artists in the world. She was acting on Victorious, and now, like many years later, she's getting a nomination for an Oscar, in Wicked. So, bro, honestly, I feel like she got a second chance, even though she didn't win this year. She's got a chance next year in Wicked Part Two. So when that comes out, and then we got Felicity Jones and The Brutalist that didn't win. Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, and then the one that really shocked me the most, Zoe Saldana and Amelia Perez. Honestly, I feel like, bro, Zoe Saldana, she definitely deserved it. But I will say that if anybody was gonna win it, I feel like probably maybe Felicity Jones and The Brutalist probably would have won, or maybe Isabella Rossellini in Conclave. You never know, bro. It could have been Ari, bro. Honestly, I wanted Ariana Grande to win this award. Honestly, I really did want her to win. But honestly, I would say the most realistic win probably would have been Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, though. I feel like she would have, yeah, definitely won best supporting role. But yeah, Zoe Saldana picked up her first Oscar win and her first Golden Globe win in the same year, which is insane. But I'm proud of her though. She's come a long way. So next we got best animated feature film, which actually the nominees actually when you look at the nominees are stacked, bro. Like Inside Out 2 was a I haven't seen that yet. Um, Memoir of a Snail. That I haven't seen that movie yet. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, never seen that. The Wild Robot, bro. I'm gonna be honest. All these movies on here, I've never seen any of them, so I can't even tell you about. But honestly, I feel like the wild people wanted the Wild Robot to win Best Animated Feature Film, but Flow ended up winning. Because honestly, most animated films, if they're from a foreign country, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna win best Oscar for best animated feature film. But honestly, I feel like Inside Out 2 was good too, because I saw like a little clip of it, couple clips of Inside Out 2, thought it was amazing. But most people wanted the Wild Robot to win for best Oscar for best animated feature, but ended up losing. So yeah, man. But yeah, so animated short film, Beautiful Men, Magic Candies, Wander to Wander, Yuck, in the shadow of the cypress, in the shadow of the cypress, in the winner for best animated short film, which is dope. Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to Shirin Shanhani and Hossein Malayami. I think I pronounced that. But yeah, but then again, okay, yes, sir. So next up we got cinematography. But I remember saying earlier how the Brutalist, like Demi Moore, she didn't win Best Leading Actress. But the Brutalist, they didn't come home with uh they didn't come home empty handed. So they did win some Oscars though. Um actually, yeah. So the Brutalist actually actually let me take this back. Let me see. Actually oh no, I'm looking at this wrong. So the Brutalist won for best cinematography. Okay, Lord Low Crawley, and then Doom Part Two, Amelia Perez, Maria. Maria got a nomination. I think that's a movie with Angelina Jolie. I haven't seen yet. And then Nosferatu got a nomination as well for best cinematography. But the Brutalist won for best cinematography. Um, Costume design, Wicked. Wicked got I feel like I knew Wicked was gonna win because I saw the whole like costumes in the movie, especially with Ariana Grande's dress and Cynthia Erivo's look, I knew it was gonna win for best costume design. And then Nosferatu, I feel like that could have won as well because I did see a glimpse of Nosferatu, and I saw the movie supposed to take place in like it's supposed to take place in like the period like I think it's supposed to take place in the 1920s or something or 1930s, not 1930s. I think I'm trying to think, are the 1800s? I think I forgot when it takes place, but yeah, Nosferatu. I feel like that could have won best costume design. Gladiator 2. I feel like Gladiator 2 could have won best costume design as well. But Wicked was so good. Yeah, Wicked. They had the best costume design in my opinion. And then the guy who won it, he's the first black man to win costume best an Oscar for best costume design. That's amazing. Shout out to that dude. And then we're complete on yeah. Okay, so we got for Honora with another win. I think Honora won like 5 Oscars Sunday night. Sean Baker won for best directing with The Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Amelia Perez, and The Substance. Yeah, it won for best directing. Then best documentary feature film. Now this one I can't really relate to this category because I don't really watch documentaries like that unless it's about somebody that I actually know and care about. Like, then other than that, I just really don't really tune into like the documentaries because they too long and sometimes they just, kind of drag their feet a little bit. But best documentary feature film, No Other Land, that won best Oscar for best documentary feature film. And then the Black Box Diaries that was nominated but didn't win. Porcelain Wars soundtrack to a d'état coupe coupe d'état. That's French. Sugar cane. No Other Land. But I feel like yeah, No Other Land. Feel like yeah, that was a good movie. It won best Oscar for best documentary feature film. And I think that was a Brazilian movie too. So the Brazil was so happy when that movie won. Okay, so we got documentary short film. And The Only Girl in the Orchestra won that one, beating out Instruments of a Beating Heart Incident. I Am Ready Warden, Death by Numbers. Okay, yeah, man. Um, and then for best the film editing category, Anora won for best film editing. And honestly, I'm not gonna be biased, but I think Anora definitely it had really good film editing because like every scene of the movie, if you actually I Anora is actually the only movie I've seen that was on this list, like that was in this category. I haven't seen Wicked yet. I haven't seen Amelia Perez. I haven't seen Conclave. I haven't seen The Brutalist, but I have seen Anora was the only movie that I've seen on this in this category. That was the only movie I watched. Um, but yeah, I've only seen Anora was the only one I've seen, and I tell you, bro, the feel like every scene, like where she was in the club, like it would switch like boom, boom, boom. It was like fast paced editing. That's what you want in a film. But yeah, Anora won for best film editing. And then best international feature film. So we got I'm Still Here, Brazil, like I was saying earlier. And then The Girl with the Needle, Denmark. Amelia Perez, France. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Germany. And then Flow, Latvia. Um, and I don't know if those Brazilians were happy with, I'm Still Here winning for best international feature film. Um, that was definitely well deserved, for sure. And then when the substance finally got an award. They finally won an award. A different makeup and hairstyling. A Different Man that got nominated. Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, and then Wicked got nominated. I feel like Wicked could have won too because Wicked, they won for costume design. You would think they would win for makeup and hairstyling as well because that's like a two in one right there. You either get like best costume design and then best makeup and hairstyling. So it's kind of like you either get one or the other, or sometimes you get both. If you get costume design, you're probably going to get an Oscar for makeup and hairstyling as well. But the substance ended up winning for that one, which is I feel like that is definitely well deserved for the substance for winning. But hey, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Okay, so we got music original score. The Brutalist won, beating out Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Honestly, I feel like Wicked probably would have definitely won, um, for sure because it's a musical, and then Amelia Perez probably would have won too because that's also a musical. So, these two movies, Wicked, and Amelia Perez, they probably would have definitely won if the brutalist, that's supposed to be like kind of like a drama. So it's gonna probably have a more powerful score. But hey, I'm not even into music like that, but I'm just joking, I am. But music original score, El Mal from Amelia Perez ended up beating out the Journey from the Six Triple Eight, Like a Bird from Sing Sing, and Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. Amelia Perez got two nominations, so it was gonna win either way. And then Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late. So okay, so yeah, man. Yeah, Amelia Perez ended up winning an Oscar for Best Original Song. Okay, and then production design, Wicked, got brought home. I think his second Oscar, or no, his second Oscar. Wicked won for best costume production design and costume design, of course, beating out Nosferatu, Doom Part Two, Conclave, and The Brutalist. Yeah, But yeah, and then we got next up, we got live action short film. We got a Nuja. I'm Not a Robot ended up winning, and The Last Ranger, and Alien, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. So yeah, I'm Not a Robot. I haven't seen any of these short films yet, but I might as well watch them because they're short films. So I'm sure they're not going to be that long. So I would probably watch all of these movies, these short films, so I can see which one is better and which one should have won. So yeah, but let's see. Yeah, this one is actually this is actually this one was really nice. Dune Part 2 won an Oscar for Best Sound. Um, yeah, I feel like Dune. I saw the first Dune a long time ago, and that movie had good sound too. But I know the second Part 2 was it way even better than the first movie. But yes, yeah, Dune Part 2, I'm definitely sure that had great sound with it. Um, but yeah, Dune Part 2, that took on being now Complete Unknown, Amelia Perez, Wicked, The Wild Robot. Yes, okay. And then we got visual effects. Doom Part 2 ended up being Better Man, Alien Romulus, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. Honestly, I feel like that could have gone either way, bro. I feel like that could have gone like yeah, I feel like Alien Romulus, that Alien now the Alien movies, they got some really good CGI, like good visual effects. Um, and then Wicked has some good visual effects. And then, but I honestly, I feel like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I feel like that could have won too. That would have been definitely like because the Planet of the Apes series, like they have some really good CGI, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like those movies have some good CGI, but Doom Part 2, well deserved. And writing, so the best for the Oscar for writing adapted screenplay, Conclave ended up beating A Complete Unknown, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing for best original screenplay by Peter Strahan. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's Conclave, bro. I haven't seen Conclave, but I heard it's a really good movie. I know it's the only thing I know it's about a guy. I think it's like I know it takes place in like a church or like a Catholic church or something. I think it's in a Catholic church. If I'm let me actually see what the plot of the movie is. Conclave. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let me see. Let me see what the plot. Oh, it's got a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's really good. Cardinal Lawrence has one of the world's most secretive and ancient events participating in the selection of a new pope, surrounded by powerful religious leaders in the halls of the Vatican. He soon uncovers a trail of deep secrets that could shake the very foundation of the Roman Catholic Church. Oh yeah, yep, yep. So it is a Catholic movie. Okay, so yeah, so it does take place in the Catholic Church. Yeah, but yeah, that's shout out to shout out to Conclave, bro. And then the final award of the night, um, the writer for the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, Nora ended up taking home the fifth Oscar, beating out The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5th, and The Substance. Okay, bro. Yeah, that's all the people that won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, bro. Yeah, man. And honestly, I feel like all of these awards, like, I can't really like compare these two, like all these movies, because the only movie that I saw, honestly, for like Best Picture was Anora. I literally saw Anora was the only movie that I saw this year from this entire category. I haven't seen The Brutalist, haven't seen The Complete Unknown, Conclave, Doom Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys and Substance, and Wicked. I haven't seen those movies yet, so please forgive me if I don't know anything about those all those other movies. But yeah, man. We're gonna be looking at the highlights. We're gonna be looking at the highlights next. See the highlights there. If it will load. Okay, Oscars 2025. Oh yeah, I would definitely watch this performance. Oh, oh crap. Oh crap. I feel like I would get copyrighted for watching that one right there. I would definitely get copyrighted. Okay, Oscars recap. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Hold on. Oh, I think I got the volume turned down. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, that's pretty good. Yep. There we go. All right, cool beans. And let's see. Let's see. Okay.
Todo un año. Cuéntale a todos.
Oh yeah, muy bien, muy bien. That's
One wicked start to the Academy Awards, but
that was
it
a
was
good
Conan
performance
O'Brien
right
who
there.
defied all odds as first-time Oscar host.
Welcome
Conan
to
did a
entertainment tonight
good
in our
job,
Oscar
bro.
after party.
Ooh.
We start with the races we
Oh yeah,
knew were
Timothy
going to be tight.
Chalamet,
Best
Adrian
actor and
Brody,
best actress.
Yes,
Mikey
indeed. But in the
Madison.
end, it was Honora's Cinderella, Mikey Madison, who left holding her Oscar prince.
Shout out.
The
Respect.
Oscar goes to Mikey Madison.
She was
Congratulations, Mikey. How does it feel?
She was
My heart's about to explode right
she
now.
was generally
Demi's
shocked,
reaction
bro.
to Mikey's
Genuine
surprised
shocked.
win? Disappointed but gracious. A lip reader said she could be seen right there saying the word nice. The fans were angry, declaring Demi was robbed.
You know, see, this is what I'm talking. Yeah, I was looking. I was just about to say this. A lot of people wanted Demi Moore to win Best Actress, Best Leading Actress for the Oscar, but I feel like I can't really go on what I said because like I said, I told you guys I've only seen Honora. That's the only film I've seen so far from this year's Oscars that actually won. So I can't really say I've never seen The Substance yet, so I gotta watch The Substance.
Tell them who your little beauty secret is.
The irony was pretty irresistible, considering The Substance is about unobtainable beauty standards and aging in Hollywood. And well, Mikey's 25 and Demi is 62.
Wow,
There was this meme mashup.
that is a huge age gap right there. 25, 62. That's like my math is terrible. 65. All I gotta do is, or 62. All I gotta do is 62 minus 25, and then I'll get my answer. That is 65. That is 40. That's not a 40. No. Take it back. 62 minus 25. That is 62 minus 25. That is. Well, I'm gonna get my answer though. I'm gonna get my answer. 62. That is a 40. That is a. No, wait, no. That's a 25. It's 62. That's not a 47 age. No, it's not. That is not a 48. No, because 62 minus 25 is 47. That can't be that can't be right, bro. That can't be right. No, that can't be right. No. Right. No, that can't be that can't be right? 25 minus no, see yeah, no, that's right. I feel like yeah, that's right, ain't it? Yeah, 62 minus 25 or no, 37. 37. I said 47. 37. See, I told you my math was off. Phew, I'm not gonna do my math. I'm terrible at math.
This is very surreal. Thank you to my incredible family.
Your family.
And tons of tweets like
man.
this saying Demi Moore losing to Mikey Madison is basically the plot of The Substance.
Yeah, pretty
How proud are you of
much.
your mother?
Very proud.
Demi's daughters were there to
Willis.
console mom at Vanity Fair's party.
Nice.
All three shared this relatable pic.
French
That's
fries.
Demi in a bathrobe
W.
holding her dog Pilaf in front of two giant bowls of fries.
I love French fries, bro. I love
I'm about
French
to cash a
fries.
$50,000 check
for an accident I was involved in over 5 months ago. The same
That's
accident,
crazy.
the insurance company.
Earlier on the red carpet,
Whoopi Goldberg
this
and Demi
incredible
Moore.
moment with Whoopi.
I love that reunion.
The ghost reunion. We've all been waiting.
I never knew Whoopi
Patrick
Goldberg
is
has a
cheering for
tattoo,
his
bro.
ladies.
All of these women.
Patrick
the fact
Swayze,
that
rest
a lot
in
of them
peace.
are over 10, and you know they're all visually different. It's great.
So why did Mikey win over Demi? She did her own stunts, studied Russian, and learned how to pole dance for her role in Honora.
Like I said, Mikey Madison. I feel like that's I feel like that's the reason she had the edge over Demi Moore, because I feel like Mikey did a lot of like physical work for Honora. Like she did her own stunts. Okay, she had like bruises on her legs. She did her own stunts. She learned how to speak Russian, which is not easy, by the way, because Russian is not an easy language to learn. Honestly, in my opinion, it's not. Russian is so hard, y'all. I tried to learn a little bit of Russian. I gave up like after 2 days, bro. I'm not even joking. Because it's not like a common language. So like a lot of people don't speak Russian, man. I mean, unless you're from Russia, of course, that'd be your first language. But, you know, but yeah, she learned how to speak Russian. She learned how to pole dance. Yeah, she learned how to pole dance as well. But yeah.
Think of it as a gritty, pretty woman with Mikey as an exotic dancer who marries the son of a Russian oligarch.
Honora.
The indie flick won 5 of the 6 awards it was
Yeah, and it's an
nominated
indie
for.
flick
You
too.
didn't do it on purpose.
And while Mikey may have fewer than 10 films to her name, she didn't just waltz in and snatch the Oscar.
No.
She's paid some dues. Her breakout role was in the FX series Better Things.
Better things.
Shoot 'em,
I've never
Tex!
seen.
She was in Brad Pitt's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and in the 2022 Scream movie.
Yeah, she
we
was
talked
good
to
in
her
those
on
movies.
set.
I love horror film. I don't get scared easily though. I grew up with 2 brothers who would like chase me around the house with knives, so I'm pretty tough.
That's good.
want to keep making movies and
I wouldn't
play
even.
interesting
I'm in love with
characters.
her.
Adrian Brody.
Honestly. Yeah, Adrian Brody.
Adrian, how does it feel? Has it sunk in yet?
Beautiful moment. Beautiful moment.
As for a best actor upset,
Of course, we all would love to prevail.
Adrian Brody edged out his buddy Timothy Chalamet, tossing his gum to Georgina Chapman before thanking his always supportive girlfriend of 5 years and revealing the sweet nickname her 2 kids with ex-Harvey Weinstein calling.
Popsy's coming home a winner. Please turn the music off. I've done this before. Thank you.
Speaking for Fox.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I saw that live. I did see that live. I saw him speaking for. He had basically what happened. Adrian Brody. He had like an Oscar record. He had the longest acceptance speech in Oscar history. Like with I think it was like 5 minutes and 37 seconds. Because most of the time you win the Oscar, like the Oscar. It's a great moment. You're supposed to give a victory speech, but sometimes they be cutting you off. They be like, hey, you're running out of time, man. Let's cut it. But he was going on for like 5 minutes and whatnot. But honestly, I didn't really care, bro, because I was happy that he won. So I was glad that he won.
Minutes and 40 seconds, the 2-time winner made history for the longest Oscar speech ever.
Kieran Culkin called you out at the SAG Awards.
The allotted time, Adrian Brody, 45 seconds.
Are you going to take more than 45 seconds?
You better believe it.
He said, "You better believe it." They
You can
kissed.
believe Adrian was really surprised when Halle Berry recreated their Oscar moment from 2003.
I've been dying to pay him back for 22 years. Now I got a chance to pay him back on his.
There go that's my favorite female actress, Halle Berry, bro. Wow. Yeah, they had a kiss like 20 at the 2003 Oscars, and he finally got him.
I feel her love, and I've been feeling her love with me.
You okayed that kiss ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
Also locking lips, Timothy and Kylie Jenner, who sat front row. The couple was all about the PDA inside, walking hand in hand and taking selfies before quick changing to hit up the Vanity Fair party.
Love that suit. You will not get hit on your bike tonight.
Conan O'Brien is already being called one of the greatest Oscar hosts of all time. He told us how his skit with Adam Sandler came to be.
I mean, that was all Adam. Adam, what are you wearing?
What are you doing right now?
Him.
Dude, Adam came to the Oscars with his regular clothes. That's what Adam wears every day, bro. His casual fit.
In the way that he's most comfortable, which of course was his idea because he doesn't want to put on a tux. Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
Oh, wow.
And from inserting himself in a rap beef to recreating Demi's The Substance, Conan made sure his Oscar debut was a spectacle.
I'm very happy, and I'm never happy.
Conan did a good job.
Former Oscar hosts Whoopi Goldberg and Billy Crystal had this backstage moment before he reunited with Meg Ryan.
I used to work here.
You did?
What would it take to get you back?
I don't know. 10 would be a nice number. Would you do it again?
Billy Crystal.
No, it's a lot of work.
Would you do it again?
Hey, ask me in a couple of months.
During the
a
break,
couple of
Conan
months.
got a big hug from Kieran Culkin,
Yeah.
who completed his
I'll
award show
host the
suite
Oscars
with the
next
Best
year.
Supporting Actor Oscar win.
I'm not fully inside my body right now.
On stage, the dad of two came to collect on yet another promise from wife Jazz.
About a year ago, I very stupidly publicly said that I want a third kid from her.
You said maybe if I win.
After the show, I said, really, I want 4. She said, I will give you 4 when you win an Oscar.
Oh, there we go.
Let's
Yeah.
get cracking on those kids. What do you say?
Kieran beat out his Succession big brother Jeremy Strong while keeping censors on their toes.
Jeremy, you're amazing in The Apprentice.
So what did Kieran say? Quote, I love your work, it's bleeping great. Some pointed out what appeared to be Jeremy's icy reaction. Behind the scenes, they had a huge embrace.
That's what's up.
But what about Kieran's real-life brother Macaulay Culkin?
Did you text Paul, like, what's the deal when your sibling wins an Oscar?
No, I cried.
Will you be seeing him here? Is this the first time you've seen
I
him?
don't know. He's busy.
Did you expect it?
Macaulay,
He was front
that's a
row,
legend,
aisle,
bro.
closest to the stairs.
He a legend.
There was no way he was not going to win.
Macaulay
It
is
was
a
also
legend,
a busy night for Best Supporting Actress winner Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana. Well deserved.
To my husband with that beautiful hair. And our beautiful, perfect sons, Cy, Bowie, and Zen.
Zoe, how does it feel?
It feels really great. I'm very grateful.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness, Ariana Grande killed that performance. I didn't even
beat
get to
out
watch
Wicked's
that performance.
Ariana Grande, who opened the show with a Wizard of Oz medley alongside Cynthia Erivo. And check out Ari's hidden ruby slipper defying gravity. Back.
They killed that performance, bro.
Glad I get to do it with Ari. It's beautiful. It's a
That's
celebration
amazing,
of Oz.
bro.
Have you had that moment yet where it really sunk into you that says, I am now forever an Oscar nominee?
Yes, one of my favorite actresses, Sarah Paulson, reached out to me when it
Sarah
happened,
Paulson,
and she said, "Let it sink into your bones."
Well,
Right.
she's extraordinary. If I could have a tenth of her talent, that would be really great for me.
I'm
that's
trying to let it
good,
sink
man.
in.
Ariana and Ethan Slater's PDA was on full display throughout the evening. Later, they were joined arm in arm with Ariana's mom.
Just wake up every day kind of pinching myself.
This award show would have been, I would say, 33% more boring without Wicked.
Yeah.
The Wonderful
For
World
real,
of Oz
bro.
was also the inspiration for Queen Latifah's tribute to music icon Quincy Jones,
Queen
who produced
Latifah.
the soundtrack for The Wiz.
Nice. I never knew that. Quincy Jones is
What
a
did it mean
legend.
to honor Quincy Jones tonight at the Oscars?
It meant the world.
The Wiz was all
Queen,
over the place
Queen,
tonight. I
yeah.
was like, that was exciting.
Tracy Ellis Ross, her mom.
I did not. It's too late where she is. Cynthia can do no wrong, and neither can Queen Latifah.
The performance was introduced by the Color Purple co-stars Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah.
He actually discovered me for The Color Purple, which was my first film.
I said, Celia and Sophia are back together.
40 years later, and we
Curl-
still look good.
The Color
Also
Purple.
remembered last night, Gene Hackman.
You worked with him in Royal Tenenbaums.
His charisma, his strength, his sensitivity. He
Ben
was
Stiller.
cool. He played my dad in a movie called All Night Long.
Hi, Dad. Button your shirt up.
I thought of him as my dad. It's always playing practical jokes. Everyone loved him.
I lost a dear friend.
Morgan Freeman
Gene
was asked to
Hackman,
present
rest in
Gene's
peace,
tribute,
Gene
which was
Hackman,
added
bro.
at the
And
last
all the
minute.
actors that
His
passed
death
away.
remains under investigation as the sheriff's department believes Gene likely passed away 9 days before being found.
Gene always said, I don't think about legacy. I just hope people remember me as someone who tried to do good work.
Right.
But noticeably missing from the Oscars in memoriam, Michelle Trachtenberg, who
Michelle,
passed
rest
away
in
5
peace,
days
bro.
ago. The 39-year-old, who starred in nearly 20 films, was included in the Other Legends We've Lost section accessed by a QR code.
You have to let me go.
Another
Jeez,
tribute,
yeah, Buffy
60
Vampire
years of Bond.
60 years of Bond.
Diamonds are forever.
Doja
Cat.
Blackpink's Lisa, and Ray
Lisa.
all sang songs from the
Ooh,
films,
nice.
and that's Margaret Qualley dancing to the iconic theme song.
I grew up dancing and definitely I didn't really consider acting until I was like 16.
Ooh.
I'm pinching myself every time I hear
Ray,
the
she
music before I
killed
go
it, bro.
on, I'm like, oh my god, this
That's
is like a show.
amazing.
And in the nights, how'd they do that?
Mick, you ready to party tonight?
4:15 p.m., Mick Jagger was at the Vanity Fair party. By 5:55, he was on stage presenting Best Original Song.
The producers really wanted Bob Dylan to do this.
El Mal from
Mick
Amelia
Jagger,
Perez
bro.
took home the gold.
He did a
That
song
makes
with Michael
Diane
Jackson.
Warren tied for the longest losing streak in the Academy's history. She vows to be back and had these hidden messages sewn into her suit.
The lyrics inside the jacket.
And then the back says what it says.
She said what she said on the back. Make it bleeping happen.
Make it can happen. All right, bro. That was this year. How do y'all rate this year's Oscars, man? Shoot, I give it, honestly, it was way better than last year. But yeah, man. If you like this video, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. See ya.